The following trailer is rated H for honest. In a world where video game protagonists aren't shining pillars of justice, but brooding morally gray anti-heroes, step into the well-shined shoes of the most inherently evil main character you've ever played. A lawyer. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Immerse yourself in the most Japanese vision of America you could possibly imagine, and experience a justice system that's somehow even more messed up than the real thing, where all trials last 72 hours, you're guilty until proven innocent, prosecutors lie, cheat, and fake evidence to get a conviction, the judge is a literal moron, and your best strategy to win the case is to bluff until somebody comes and saves you, in a parody of law that makes Judge Judy look like the Supreme Court. Slick back the Dragon Ball Z hair of Phoenix Wright, a novice defense attorney with a heart of gold, a penchant for unwinnable cases, and a total lack of investigative skills. Join up with his creepy harem of underage girls and his sidekick Knuckles as they use their inexplicable magical powers to unlock the solutions to impossible murder puzzles. Then step in and take all the credit, as you use simple logical deductions to make criminals absolutely lose their and confess on the spot. Because playing this game is as much like being a real lawyer as playing Call of Duty is like being in an actual war. Experience a franchise that delivers on quantity and quality, with an elaborate soap opera backstory that builds with every subsequent sequel, in 5 main series games full of increasingly absurd suspects to examine, more elaborate murders to entangle, and a new ridiculous gimmick in each game that will have you lock-picking people's brains, uncovering lies through poker tells, reconstructing crime scenes with emojis, seeing the last memories of the dead and talking to them through possession, and the most outlandish technique of all, using actual forensic science. Dive into the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Extended Universe, because seriously, that's an actual thing. With 2 side story games where you play as a prosecutor with different law powers, a weird spin-off set in 19th century Japan that we'll never get in English, an even weirder crossover with Professor Layton that we did get, somehow, and a whole bunch of other stuff, including an anime series, an appearance in Marvel vs. Capcom, and no joke, a live-action film.
異議あり。私はそんなこと言っていない。それに、私はそこまでヒラヒラしていない。
Get ready for thrilling storytelling and almost gameplay as you play through Ace Attorney's investigation sections. Glorified hidden object puzzles where you'll wander around clicking on everything in sight until you stumble upon the one object that moves the plot forward, and meet a handful of characters who will either be witnesses, killers, victims, or red herrings in the upcoming trial. But all have one thing in common: being total weirdos. Then take on the trial sections, extended cross-examinations that feel intense and fast-paced, even though all you're doing is reading a choose-your-own-adventure book with only one correct path, as you use your wits and evidence to expose the witnesses' lies, and feel like a master lawyer, until you can't follow the exact logic of the developers, then make arbitrary guesses until you inevitably fail and have to start over from the beginning, just because you didn't show the witness the right shoe or something. How does that even make sense? So strap on your lawyer's badge and warm up those vocal cords, and get ready to point your way to justice. Because for whatever reason, this is the one franchise that Capcom will never let die. Sorry, Mega Man, clearly you should have looked into a law degree. Starring Objection, Sephiroth, Attorney-at-Law, The Ghost Whisperer, Mini Medium, BDSM, Robin Boy Wonder, Pantsu Magic, Emo, Harriet the Spy, Coffee Machine, and an impressive collection of idiots, morons, and nutbags. Law and Order Anime. Come on, Capcom, where's the crossover we really want to see? Phoenix Wright, Monster Hunter. Let's see that shit. Be sure to subscribe for more honest game trailers, and tell me what you'd like to hear me say in my awesome voice. I'm a professional face puncher. I have a PhD in Wombology, the study of Wombo. Captain, we are the wolves. This is the story of one immortal and his everlasting search for vengeance. I promise to be a good taco.